the Philippine Air Force could soon take one of the biggest steps in its modernization journey. For years, defense planners have searched for a true multi-role fighter capable of protecting the country's vast airspace while responding to increasingly complex regional security challenges. Now, new industry forecasts from South Korea suggest that the Philippines remains one of the strongest potential customers for the advanced KF-21 Boramae fighter. Although no official purchase has been announced, the aircraft continues to appear in export projections, raising fresh questions about what could become the country's next frontline combat jet. So, what makes the KF-21 such an attractive option, and why are analysts paying such close attention? To understand why the KF-21 keeps appearing in discussions, it's important to look at how the Philippine Air Force has evolved over the past decade. After years without supersonic fighter aircraft, the arrival of the FA-50 restored an important capability and gave Filipino pilots valuable experience operating modern jet fighters. Those aircraft have successfully carried out patrol missions, pilot training, and international exercises. However, military officials have always recognized that the FA-50 was designed as a lightweight combat aircraft rather than a full-scale multi-role fighter capable of handling every type of high-intensity mission. As the country's defense strategy continues to expand, so do the requirements placed on future aircraft. Modern air forces need fighters that can fly farther, carry heavier weapon loads, detect threats earlier, and survive in increasingly contested environments. The KF-21 Boramae was developed with exactly those goals in mind. Built by Korea Aerospace Industries, it combines many advanced technologies with a design focused on long-term affordability. Instead of competing directly with the most expensive fifth-generation fighters, the aircraft aims to deliver high-end capability while remaining. At first glance, many people assume that fighter aircraft are judged mainly by how fast they can fly. In reality, speed is only one small part of the equation. Modern combat aircraft rely heavily on powerful sensors, advanced radar systems, secure communications, electronic warfare equipment, and precision-guided weapons. The KF-21 was designed to integrate these technologies into a single platform, allowing pilots to gather more information, react more quickly, and coordinate effectively with friendly forces. These capabilities can dramatically improve mission success while reducing risks during complex operations. Recent reports from South Korean financial and defense analysts have once again included the Philippines among the countries most likely to purchase the KF-21 in the coming years. While this does not represent an official government announcement, these forecasts are usually based on ongoing defense discussions, modernization plans, industrial cooperation, and long-term procurement trends rather than simple speculation. The continued appearance of the Philippines in these projections suggests that international observers still view the country as a serious candidate for future acquisition, even if negotiations remain behind closed doors. If the Philippine Air Force eventually introduces the KF-21 into service, the benefits would extend well beyond simply acquiring another fighter aircraft. Pilots would gain experience operating one of Asia's newest combat platforms, while maintenance crews would develop valuable expertise supporting more sophisticated avionics and mission systems. The aircraft could also strengthen interoperability with regional partners already working closely with South Korea, making future joint exercises and combined operations more efficient. Over time, this could help build a stronger and more capable Air Force prepared for future security challenges. One of the biggest advantages of the KF-21 is its ability to perform multiple combat roles without requiring separate aircraft for each mission. It can defend national airspace against hostile aircraft, conduct maritime strike operations over vast ocean areas, escort friendly forces, and deliver precision attacks against ground targets. That flexibility is especially valuable for an archipelagic nation like the Philippines, where military aircraft must often operate across thousands of islands and large stretches of sea. Rather than relying on several specialized platforms, a single multi-role fighter can respond to different operational requirements with far greater efficiency. This versatility allows commanders to adapt quickly as situations change, while making better use of limited defense resources. Beyond its sleek appearance, the KF-21 incorporates technologies that significantly improve battlefield awareness. Its advanced active electronically scanned array, or AESA radar, can track multiple targets simultaneously while providing greater resistance against electronic interference. Combined with modern mission computers, secure data links, and an advanced cockpit, pilots receive a clearer picture of the battle space in real time. Instead of reacting only to threats they can visually identify, they are able to process information from multiple sensors and make faster tactical decisions. These improvements increase survivability and allow pilots to operate more confidently during both defensive and offensive missions. Whenever advanced fighter aircraft are discussed, one question always follows: can the country realistically afford them? Purchasing a modern combat aircraft involves far more than paying for the airframes themselves. Training, maintenance facilities, spare parts, logistics, weapons integration, and long-term support all contribute to the total cost of ownership. South Korea has built a strong reputation for offering flexible financing arrangements and long-term industrial partnerships to defense customers. While no official funding package has been announced for the Philippines, many observers believe these financing options could make the KF-21 a more achievable choice if the government decides to move forward with the program. If the KF-21 eventually enters Philippine service, it would represent far more than the arrival of a new aircraft. It would signal the beginning of a new phase in the country's air defense strategy. Together with upgraded Fa-50 Block 70 fighters, new radar systems, expanding missile capabilities, and stronger partnerships with allied nations, the Philippine Air Force would gain a more balanced and capable force structure. Each platform would serve a different purpose while supporting the same overall objective of improving national security. This layered approach reflects how many modern air forces organize their combat fleets to maximize both capability and sustainability. For now, the possibility of a Philippine KF-21 purchase remains exactly that, a possibility. No official contract has been signed, and government authorities have yet to announce a final decision. However, the continued appearance of the Philippines in respected defense industry forecasts shows that the conversation is far from over. As the armed forces continue implementing their long-term modernization program, every major acquisition brings the country closer to building a more capable and resilient defense force. Whether the KF-21 ultimately becomes the Philippine Air